We'll continue with a few halachot that pertain to the night of Shavuot, the all-nighter. These are frequently asked questions. So we'll start now. We'll continue, maybe in the upcoming days. What's the procedure? What's the most proper way to conduct yourselves when it comes in terms of making berachot? Not berachot shachar, I'll talk about that later, but berachot throughout the night. Obviously, we stay up all night, and for some it's harder than others, and most of the time we're either drinking or eating or having a coffee or a tea to keep ourselves awake. How does it work? Every time I go get a cup of coffee, I have to make a beracha? Only one time? Is there a general rule or sequence that we can follow? So this is a big discussion in halachot berachot. The concept of shinui makom or hesech hadat, these two are working intertwined throughout the night of Shavuot. So the halacha will say it in the most simple terms and then explain off of that. The halacha, Rav Ovadia explains, and Rabbi Chaim agrees, that one person should ideally make one beracha, one shakol, let's say in the beginning of the night, on his coffee or on his tea or wherever he's drinking, and have in mind all the drinks, the coffees and the teas he'll have throughout the duration of the night, and therefore the next coffee or tea he makes, even if it's more than 72 minutes later, an hour, 2 hours later, he has in mind that initial coffee, or that initial beracha rather, and he does not make another beracha again. So that's what Rav Ovadia writes, to keep it simple, to remove yourself from any safek of extra brachot or not. Now, when does it become tricky? So first of all, halakha explains that if someone leaves the building, if you leave the building, literally, you go outside and then come back inside, that's called shinui makom, and it warrants a new beracha. Or another example is if someone goes to the restroom. There are many poskim that explain that going to the restroom is as if you left the building. So therefore, once you leave the restroom, it warrants another beracha as well. Le'alacha, what the poskim suggest is if someone ends up using the restroom throughout that night, go outside. Therefore, you have both the restroom and literally going outside. And once you go outside, that's a shinui makom, that's a hefsek, and you can make another bracha on the next cup of coffee. So this all applies if you're in the same building throughout the whole night. You want to constantly go drink every half an hour or more. Now, what about if you're coming from building to building? Can I make a shakol in Or Esther and have in mind that I'll finish in Sha'ar Rachamim? So in that scenario, obviously, it's a different scenario. Obviously, once a shinui makom at play, once you're literally changing your location and you're going outside, it'll warrant a new beracha as well. So if someone is learning in multiple places or teaching in multiple places or learning in one place and davening somewhere else, this concept of making one beracha and having in mind for the whole night won't suffice, because you have literally done shinui makom, you've changed your place, which warrants a new beracha according to the halacha. So to keep it simple, one beracha for the whole night if you're in the same place. If you go outside or go to the restroom, they say go outside afterward. Shinui makom warrants a new beracha, and obviously if you go from one building to another building, you're outside, that warrants a new beracha as well, and you should make a new beracha when you drink again in the new place. Have a wonderful day, and chazak u'baruch.